Alright, match 2. This seems fine. We've got colored mana, Searing Blaze, Eidolon, some burn to the face. What we have here is a recipe for disaster for our opponent. Alright, so next turn we'll shock Eidolon. Maybe we'll go Goblin Guide, Rift Bolts, and that plays around Spell Snare. Vapor Snag could be Merfolk then, and if it is Merfolk, then I'm probably gonna want this suspended. Either way, if next turn we probably want to get this Eidolon into play to start punishing him for whatever he's gonna do. But I did want to play around a snare there if I could, and it made sense to. Alright, Rift Bolt. I think we're just gonna go to the kill his board here and play an Eidolon, and this way we punish all of his future plays. He can go snag and then play a guy, that's fine. If I draw a land, I can go Goblin Guide, Searing Blaze their guy. That would be pretty good. That'd be a pretty good turn. Yeah, Merfolk is... I think Merfolk is generally a bad matchup. And not really bad, but just not good either. Just not a good matchup. He's got Vapor Snag. I don't think I'm interested in attacking with Eidolon. I think I'm just going to suspend 2 Rift Bolts here and pass. Cause I'm not sure why he didn't Vapor Snag or whatever. I feel like maybe he should have. But he didn't, so this is an intriguing play here. Yeah, I think that's fine because I quite happy with that. Alright, we got 2 Rift Bolts coming off here. This will put him down to 9. And then I've got a Boros Charm. Boros Charm will put him down to 5. It could be that he is just, trying to race us by using his Mutavaults to attack. Let's see if... Actually, you know what? I think I'm ready to attack with this. And if he blocks, I'm fine with that. If he doesn't block, then... then I'm going to Boros Charm him. I'm just going to Boros Charm him twice now. Yeah, this is fine. And let's just go to the face. I feel like the clock is on our side. If I draw a land, I can go Goblin Guide into Searing Blaze, and that could just be game. Curse Catchers, fine. Sure. Alright, so he's got Vapor Snag up. We're just gonna go double Goblin Guide here. If he plays a Lord next turn, he's actually got me dead. Because no wait, that's not immutable. That's you attack for 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm still fine. What just happened? Ugh, clicking through combat is the worst. Alright, well, I hope it doesn't come down to that misclick and just losing because of that misclick. That is definitely one of the things I don't enjoy about playing on Magic Online. Misclicking, you know, missing these things that you would never miss in real life. I would never not attack with my double Goblin Guides. It's still not so bad. I mean, I do think I gave him a turn, or maybe even 2 turns. Like, if he throws down a Master of Waves here, that would be rough. Alright. Yeah, I'm not blocking right now. Alright, well that's what we needed right there. We needed this. I'm paying the 2 life. We're Searing Blazing on the if I Searing Blaze, he's taken 3 from it. Yeah. Yeah, he's just dead. Because if he sacrifices this to make me pay 1 more, I do. So Master dies, and then I attack for the last 2. So I misclick through a combat step, but it doesn't come back to bite me. My opponent was still dead on my next turn. Feels good to get it against Merfolk. So I'm already thinking about my sideboard, and I'm fairly certain I bring in 5 cards. I'm going to take out my Boros Charms and bring in Path. Alright, all I have to do is not click through my combat, which I think I can succeed at least this time. Alright, so we want all 4 Path. and we want Grim Lavamancer, and we take out Boros Charms. Because if they've got like Spreading Seas or something, they can make it difficult on our mana. And then I take out a Stomping Ground. Now, there's an argument to be made for not taking out land against a deck that has Spreading Seas, but I think the correct call for Merfolk is to board out their Spreading Seas. They don't do enough. Like, it doesn't impact the board. If my opponent spends turn 2 putting a Spreading Seas on my mountain or whatever, I feel like I just time walked them. Alright. Sounds pretty good. Lavamancer is pretty good against Merfolk. They probably have like I'm gonna start out with this Sacred Foundry. In case he's Spreading Seas it, I can fetch for another Sacred Foundry. So I've got Searing Blaze, I've got Path. Basically, Path is for Master of Waves. Or, you know, if I have to kill a Lord, I certainly will. Also, it's good for, like, if he plays a Tidebinder Mage and locks down my Grim Lavamancer, I can kill his Tidebinder Mage, untap my Lavamancer, and kill another thing. So, plus, playing the Sacred Foundry first kind of conceals the fact that I'll be able to turn it on next turn with a fetch it into a Lava Spike. Alright, so he could have a Curse Catcher to counter my Searing Blaze here. So I think I'm just going to save my Searing Blaze for a turn when he can't Curse Catcher me. So I'm gonna Lava Spike him, tapping my Sacred Foundry because it's most likely the a Spreading Seas target. Alright. Curse Catcher is fine. So he probably did have that last turn. No, well, I guess he would have put it into play, so maybe he just drew it. Alright, so I'm just going to keep his board clear here. Lavamancer is, to me, one of the best cards in this matchup. He might bounce it to my hand here, that's fine, I'll just play it back down. Yep. Alright, let's go Searing Blaze on the Harbinger. Spell Pierce, okay. Nope, I won't pay. Not paying. Alright, we'll get a Grim Lavamancer into play. Alright. Yep. Alright, so once we bring this Lord down, Lavamancer can start picking off other things. Alright, so... let's Helix on the Lord here. Alright, he's got one card left in hand. Let's just play Lavamancer. Knowing that we've got 2 paths in hand is a good feeling. You know, if he plays like Master, which he just ticked up his Vial, so he probably does have Master, we'll be able to kill it, and that'll be good. Yeah, no blocks here. No blocks. We're gonna fetch because we might want both. Yeah, it's fine. He's gonna put in a Master of Waves. So we're gonna fetch. We'll get a Sacred Foundry. So we have double path up. So we'll go ahead and we'll path Master of Waves. Okay. I'm gonna suspend this Rift Bolt and we'll pass. And this Lavamancer is just going to slowly chew away at his guys here until we can draw a creature to start putting a clock on him. Alright, Rift Bolt's coming down. Alright, awesome. Eidolon is here. And now that his Vial is up to 4, he's not going to be able to just Vial in his little lords and stuff. He's going to have to cast them into my Eidolon. So that's very good for us. Eidolon just blocks the Curse Catchers. Eidolon was an excellent draw there. Lavamancer. I might just sit on the Lavamancer for a turn or two. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start burning him at the end of his turn. Alright, I need this Helix to resolve to gain myself some life. Alright, and I think it's time to just start hitting him here. So Helix and Searing Blaze. I always play around Surgical Extraction. I always pay attention to the cards I take out with my Lavamancers. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep passing. This Eidolon's gonna be locking him out here soon. If he attacks with Mutavault, yeah, I'm not sure what he can really do here. skull crack him. I mean, he has no direct damage or anything. I mean, he could sacrifice both curse catchers, so I can't Lavamancer him. I mean, alright. Lavamancer. I mean, is Lavamancer good or is Lavamancer good? Alright, this Wooded Foothills gives us protection from these sort of effects. Alright, let's see if this Lava Spike resolves. If it does, we just Lavamancer him. He can't really play counter spells, so Eidolon Lavamancer, getting it done.